Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there?
Hello,
Oh,
Sharon. How
hi.
are you?
Doing a bit Pink Floyd today.
Doing a little bit of soft, relaxing tones.
That's right. Um, if you are out there, even if you're in the balcony, not if you're driving though, give us a wave. Let us know you're there. We're going to be doing some fun stuff today and mix some different mediums on the gel plate. But first of all, we have Eddie with us. Hello, Eddie.
Hello, Sharon. Hi, everybody.
I'm so glad you're here with me. The world is on
I'm glad
fire
I'm
and we
here
need our
too.
friends.
Hi,
What's that?
Zal. How are you? Zal is
Hey,
here.
Zal. Hello, hello. All right. So I did a bad thing. Want to hear it?
Mm-hmm.
So I came up here for a couple hours to mess around with that new gel plate. Everything stuck to it. And it was so bad. And I took a stencil down to wash it and put the stencil on it after I soaked it in the sink and bubbled it up. Hi, Anne. And did the whole thing. And then I stuck the clean stencil on it. And I couldn't even hardly get the stencil off of it today. So
Oh, that's
it is
terrible.
behind me on the shelf with loads of oil. But this is the bad thing I did. I want a 9x10 gel plate so bad, and I want one that works. So I'll use that one for alcohol ink, but I ordered another one, a real one. I went ahead and spent
Good.
the money anyway. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why don't I just do that in the first place instead of trying
Well,
to
how
save a
much was
dollar?
it?
It was like
How much was it?
$44 for the
For a 9 by
the one
12?
that's too sticky. It was
No,
22.
the new one.
The new one is 44.
You know what? But though your headaches, you won't have those headaches.
Yeah, I shouldn't. It's a Gel Press brand, I believe.
Oh,
Um,
good.
and
Those are the best anyway.
it should be coming today. It's supposed to. I was hoping it would come before we went live. Hi, Julie. Hi,
Hi, Julie
Sherry.
Parker. Hi,
Hello.
Sherry.
Um, I'm equally excited for all of you, but Sherry, it's nice to have you back. Anyway, so I do have another 9x12 coming. If there's a whole lot of barking and Eddie has jokes, maybe I'll run down and get it. I don't know if it gets delivered, So I thought it got delivered earlier, but it didn't. Okay, but what I do have here, though, is some stuff to peel off, and I was cleaning my plates, so I've got several that are loaded up here. Not sure what's on them. Guess we'll find out. Let me get my stuff ready here. Get my mouse tray out of the way.
I
And
love your thumbnail for the stream, by the way. I love
oh,
that
did
print.
you? Oh, I do need to show you what I have so far, don't I? Do you guys want to see what I have so far for the envelope?
Yeah, show and tell, baby.
So while I did I don't know why I put those back. This is our color palette, right? So it's these colors and the red and green and black. So that's
Hey, Carol.
every single thing in here are those colors. That's the colors. Those oranges and siennas and, so that was why those were good examples. There's the yellow, Anyway, I've got the envelope is nearly full now. Look at that. I do have some tissue paper in here. We'll skip those. But so far we have, and the circles I'll probably cut out and do something with them, make them a background. But these will be like full pages, and I think that one's meh,
I like
I should
that
do the
one.
backs of them. What, you like it? I'm not sure about it.
Yes.
It's got
Really?
another pattern that was left behind, so I'm not
I think
sure.
it's lovely.
Oh, thank you. Hello, Carol. That one. And like I said, some of the circles will get cut out, but then this one so I can fold that in half and make it a page. The reason I want the 9x12 is because I don't like the white edge on these.
Yeah.
So I may
It's
cut
such a
them out.
game changer.
What's that?
It's such a game changer once you get that larger plate
Yeah,
and you can
yeah.
fill in those edges.
So I'll probably have different. I love this one. I don't like that it went off, but look at.
Oh, it's so good.
all the green and blue and silver. And some of these need more. Obviously, they're silver and blue. There's one of those other kinds of paper that I use that's like newsprint. Can use a spray or something on it. This is my favorite one.
Oh,
By
I love that one.
far, this is my favorite. Look at the
That one
colors on that. I mean,
So cool.
that was
Is
one
that-
that I did live, I believe. Hi, Uda. This one is the silver and red. And I really like this stencil a lot. This is
That
my
one
other
looks like-
favorite. And you notice I did blue and turquoise on that side and yellow and red on this side. So it crosses over in 4
lovely.
ways.
It's lovely.
Which I liked that technique and I may try that again. This one, I decided to put a little white on it too. So it has kind of that, and it was a flat white. So it's almost chalky. Red, white, and blue. It's a parchment. It's not white. This one, and look at, she's showing up. Remember the
wow.
Frida is on there because she's stuck on my plate, and every time I pull, I get a little more of her off. This one was the one that ripped, but I'm not mad at it because I ended up with these 2 prints, and they don't look as good on camera or in pictures as they do in look at that. Do you see the silver?
Sound.
And this one, I like a lot. The silver.
Can you hear me,
So,
Sharon?
I can.
Okay, good. Because Julie said
Okay.
the volume was very low.
It was. I thought it maybe was just me, but this one is pretty good too. And it has a ghost of another print on it. And I really like the way this came out. This is the silver and blue. This one, meh, I thought, let's try some black. And then I wish this stencil was bigger. It's so small. I kind of flip-flopped it all over. And then this is obviously, I mean, look at that stencil is so good.
It's so good.
That's powder. That's the pigment powder
Your silver
that I
powder.
painted
Oh,
on. Yeah, I just painted. I used a
so
paintbrush.
shiny.
It is. This is the paint, and it's not as good. So I'm going to try that stencil with the powder. I don't like that I did blue over red here because it came out purple, but okay. So that's kind of what I have so far. I do have some ugly ones that need more. I mean, those ones are, they are what they are. Let's see. Oh, I did have a couple tissue papers in here that I liked. There's the first blue and turquoise. These are, you know, they first run ghosts kind of, or I've got 2 of those. This one is pretty cool because I layered 2 stencils. Let's see, I think that about does it. Anyway, so what I did today, the first thing I want to do before we get into that, before we get started, I want you to put your feet flat on the floor. Thank you, everyone. And I want you to roll your shoulders 10 times and breathe. And then I want you to push your shoulders down to the floor when you're done with those. Push them down like there's bricks on them. Uncurl your toes. Okay, now let
Unclench
go
everything.
of your shoulders. What's that?
Unclench.
Unclench your jaw. I've been having a lot of problems with this. Like it's almost making me sick by the afternoon. I want you to unclench. Take your finger and put it on your chin and push your chin down and open your mouth. That's a dental exercise for TMJ. And look up at the sky and do the same thing. Put your fingers on your chin and push your chin down. You feel it loosen that muscle up or tense it up and then it loosens when you let go.
It's loosey.
Yeah.
Loosey goosey.
Loosey goosey. Okay, and give yourself a wiggle all over. All over, wiggle, 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 and we're done. How's that? So that's what we're doing today. Okay. So I'm going to set these off, or I can look at them for inspiration. They're living in my markers right now, or my pens in the jars on the side, and my paint brushes, and yeah. Okay. So I was cleaning off the plate. I was just trying a few things. And this is where I thought, you know what? I'm going to break out the sprays. So I went through my sprays and my alcohol inks and even a few markers. And that's not what's on here. But so I took everything else off my desk, and everything I can see in front of me are different mediums in the color palette that we've chosen. And I mean, that is this shiny blue and this, and I needed to clean off my plate. It had a bunch of gunk on it, and I knew that would do it. So,
oh, that's lovely.
I'm whatever about it. I don't know. It needs more.
I think it's more cool.
But it's going down here. Into the envelope it goes. So I guess let's load this one up first, and then we'll move on to the next one and pull it, because I have several that need pulled from the other day when I wasn't live. So see here, I even pulled some markers in the correct color, and I pulled out some of these that have the silver. When you write, it's got the silver plus the color that I thought might be fun. So the first thing I might want to do is I'm going to find a more difficult stencil here, or a stencil that has large openings at least. And maybe it needs to be a big one or two small ones. I don't know if I can. I wish these were bigger. Wait, why don't they make stencils the size of the gel plate and the shape of the gel plate? I don't understand it. Let's do some of these ones as a first layer. Let's pull some of these out because they're very spacey, and I love them. So let's say if this was folded in half, I would have okay. No, doesn't really go with that one. Doesn't really go with that one. I think these ones are my favorite. This one has similar shapes, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Okay. All right, let me put these away here. They're in my way.
Hi, Carla. How are you?
Carla, hello. 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 So what I want to do is take some of these markers, because they're acrylic markers, and I'm going to do some coloring here in the shapes that I want and see if it works, because I haven't used these on my gel plate. And I'm just going to do a few because it'll take so long, mostly. It's wanting to bead up.
Hi, Ann Webb. How are you?
Ann, hello. All right. So it's really beading up. I haven't tried these on the gel plate, so I thought it was worth it to try.
It'd be cool, though.
Yeah, if it would work, but if the shape isn't gonna stay, and I also don't know if paint's gonna pick it up. So I'm just gonna do a couple of them to see how it works first. Probably
I imagine once it dries, it'll be, you'll be able to pull it. It will be pullable.
Yeah. I hope. I mean, it could be that as soon as I put paint on it and roll it, it rehydrates it, and it could happen. So,
yeah,
and then I'm going to use
the
silver.
Yes, and you can use acrylic markers on the gel plate.
Yes.
Sometimes they leave residue behind, but it doesn't affect the performance of the plate. And if it really concerns you, you can simply take some mineral oil or your baby oil and
Yes.
clean it up. It'll come right off.
The other thing, that's usually going to happen with alcohol markers, but with acrylic-based markers, it's only because it's alcohol. Like alcohol ink will stick to this, which we will be using today, but you just rehydrate it with 91% rubbing alcohol, or with my secret sauce. So these are the ones that have the, I'm going to write on something here, that have the silver border. Wow. I have hardly used these. I took these to the Harry Potter thing and let the kids use them. Okay, so what if I did this? So when they dry, they have the, well, it's silver on the inside and it should be like orange bordered. So that one and maybe this one. These ones are a lot faster. They don't seem to be beating up as much, but we'll see. There's a lot more liquid in these too. What I'll have to do is take this off and then continue the lines between. So that's 3 of those. Let's go ahead and do this one. Almost looks gold, this one. They all come in silver, not gold, so I find that odd. Maybe here, you know, if we're thinking about how the page, if it's folded in half, where things land. Now the color looks different. These markers are so much more flooding than, I mean, the other one is good, but this one offers more liquid. So, you know, I could color in pretty quickly with these ones.
Coverage,
though they're all in like pastel-y colors though, and that's weird to me. I don't like
those cards that you've chosen. Some of them do have a sort of a pastel-y kind of vibe.
Yeah, some of them do. Well, it's a vintage color palette and without some pink. Really? Yeah. Okay, so
welcome back, Julie. Did you bring us anything from where you went?
Yes.
Or are you empty-handed?
Snacks or we want
even the
snacks.
Even the three kings brought stuff. I mean, come on.
Okay, and then I'm going to use a little bit of the powder, and it will leave a little behind, so I have to know that that's going to be on the next one. Although if I'm powdering things like this, maybe I would like these on a lot of pages, you know, because they're some of my favorites, and they really have the same sort of vintage space vibe. You know?
Hi, Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda. All right. So let's try the silver. And I'm just going to put a little out right. Oh, God. No. Okay. I'm glad I didn't put that out like that. Gotta spill something. Goodness
Not
sakes.
Friday if you don't spill something.
That's right. I only do that for the camera, you know. Is right.
You're a performance artist. That's why.
I am. That's what it is. It's performance art. I'm so good at that. So it really doesn't take much of this to do the job. And I can even get it wet and do it. Because this is so highly pigmented that it glides right on. Stick my hand in the marker.
Julie's making her hubby a Valentine's Day card, and it's already the 14th there, but it's still Friday the 13th here.
It is Friday the 13th, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. When the sun goes down, I'll be out there haunting.
Yeah, I can see it, Eddie. I can see it.
There are a few people out there I think could use a good scare.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
I'm coming to get you, Rhonda.
I pulled out way too much stuff to stuff packages with, and I have enough for another additional package. So I have found our prize. It's already almost totally packed up.
Sweet.
So we are going to have, I mean, we tried, but people weren't paying attention to the instructions. So I think what I'm going to do is, let's say next week we'll start a new thing, a new set of designer paper. And I mean, I think I have enough after today for this specific set to go in that envelope. And that envelope's almost full. So I'd say that's a good gauge, right? But what I'll do is do a giveaway next week when we start the new set. So y'all hear that? Do you hear it, Eddie? Got it? Doing a giveaway? Are you there? I think he muted himself for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to take these off. Yeah, those acrylic markers didn't really work. I didn't try the other brand. So it's the tall ones don't really work with the tertiary colors, but we'll see, because sometimes it doesn't look like there's much on the plate, but a whole lot shows up, you know? I wonder if I can do, yep, this.
How's my audio now?
Yeah, talk.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can
Yes,
hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Okay.
Hear you.
Jesus, I hate this. I hate technology. It's so annoying.
Sometimes mine isn't nice either. I get it. I can't believe I dumped all that. I'm so glad it was on here. So glad. Okay, so I'm going to give this a minute to dry completely, and then we'll play with it. And now I'm going to pull aside. Okay, got a 5x7 here that I need to pull. And this is one of the examples where it was left on the plate. Now, I put it on the plate for that, or for another one that I showed you. And this is what was left over. And this is the third pull from that. So I get several pulls out of putting that on like that. Look at how pretty. Oh, it's beautiful. I really like this. I don't like the white edges, but I really like this. Wow. I think that's
I'll try to
gonna
speak
be my
up,
favorite.
Rhonda. I apologize.
I'm always loud. Here, let me turn my volume down a little bit.
You're fine. No, leave yours the way it is.
I'm loud though.
You're the star.
Yeah, but I'm a loud person anyway. Am I quieter now? I mean, I don't even, if I go sing karaoke, I hardly need a microphone.
Get it.
Is that crazy? Yes. Why, yes, that is.
That is lovely.
Yeah, and it depends on how big the crowd is, but I have a very loud voice that reaches the back of the room pretty easily. So it's just genetic for me.
We used to, in high school, have to do public declamation. Do you know what that is?
Uh-huh.
So we would have to memorize a poem or a speech or something and get up in front of the auditorium, and not a small auditorium. This is like old school, large high school, big, tall ceiling.
Yeah.
And we had to get up there and make sure that everybody could hear you. It was the worst nerve-wracking thing ever. But
poor Eddie.
But you learn how to speak loud, and you learn how to, get up there and make a fool of yourself, and good times.
Gray Stone, secret sauce. I also had to make some more alcohol squirt bottles out of some empty, and I brought my little brayer. I thought maybe we could spread it around, and I wanted to see if it would work with the pigment still stuck on the plate like that, if it would keep it where it was. And I want to do some dark ones here. There's indigo blue, and then I'll pull out the white. I don't know why I keep unscrewing the lid. So I'm thinking like night sky or, you know, sky colors. And I'll get several pulls out of this, most likely, unless my paper is super duper absorbent. Depends. That was just alcohol. And then, let's see, the silver. Well, I'm not going to add more silver because there's silver on there. The silver pigment should be plenty. How about a little gunmetal, though? This is, I mean, it's not super strong, this gunmetal.
This is my rifle. This is my gunmetal. Tell you what's happening though, my white isn't moving like it normally does because of the powder that's on there, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I like your mix though.
Let's blow that around a bit. Well, I'm thinking night sky or sky. Something's chunky. I'm not sure why. Oh, I know what it is. I emptied a bottle of white alcohol ink and it was really thick. It was one of the big bottles, the refill bottles.
Oh, yes.
But it was the Pinata brand. It wasn't my normal. That's what it is. Okay. It was really thick though on the bottom. So that means I'm going to grab alcohol blending solution. And I'm probably going to use my brayer on that one. Hold on. There we go.
Hi, Becky. Happy Friday.
Becky. Hello.
Yes,
Oh,
they
keep it
are,
open.
Rhonda. They're making a He-Man movie. It's been made, and it stars, what's his name? He's super hot. I'll get you
The
that
guy
in a
that did The
minute.
Witcher?
No.
Because woohoo!
Oh, yeah, no. But no. This is...
Because
with-
woo!
Have you ever seen the TV, the movie Red, White, and Blue or something like that? It's
No.
on Amazon. It's like a love story.
Doesn't sound like something I'd choose.
It's you would love it. You would love it. It's really good. It's like
What's it about?
the U.S. president's
Oh
who's
yeah,
a
I've been
woman,
avoiding that.
her son. It has nothing to do with politics, but her son meets the Prince of England, and they hook up.
Huh.
It's a beautiful story. Anyway, so the guy, one of the stars from that, Nicholas Galitzine, is playing He-Man in the new movie, He-Man Masters of the Universe. And he's a wonderful actor, and he's gorgeous. So I'll definitely be seeing that.
So it's just really thick. It's the white. I'm gonna make another little bottle of white out of the one that I like. This was a bottle that somebody gave me. I think it was one from Mariah that was sent to me, and it was just like the end of the bottle, and I even put some alcohol in it, but it is really, really thick. So maybe it's a good chance to get some color on stuff and get it covered. But let me grab the other white because you'll see a huge difference in the other white.
I did not watch that one, Zal, but I probably will at some point. I did not watch that one, but he's done a lot of movies. There's
This is the one we want right here.
yes.
Did you decide who it was? Oh, is it the guy that played Aquaman?
No, it's Nicholas Galitzine.
What else did he play?
So he is in Cinderella with
I didn't see that.
forgot her name. He does one. Handsome Devil is another movie he did. It's really good.
No, didn't see that.
The Craft, one of the Craft movies. The Idea of You, I think that's the one with Anne Hathaway.
I saw the preview for that, but I don't remember what he looks like.
Purple Hearts.
I'll have to just look.
Yeah, he does
I
more. He has
recommend.
a movie with also Julianne Moore called Mary and George.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's a series or whatever, but that's a
Hmm.
good one.
Well,
Yeah.
nothing, huh? Let me put this away on the shelf behind me. I haven't been watching a lot of movies, but right now I seem to be out of TV shows, and I'm kind of mad about it. Did anybody watch Tangle on Amazon? Did anybody watch that? Oh, see, there it moves.
Let me see. Let me see. It's a cartoon.
No, it's Australian. It stars
Tangle
one of
with
my
a
favorite people, who's in a lot of things, and I don't know her name. She's a famous Australian actress.
let's see. No. Can you? What's the name of the movie again?
Tangle. It's on Amazon Prime. So I watched that one recently, and I was unprepared for the ending. I didn't realize it was the ending. I thought there was going to be another season, and it messed with my head. I still can't stop thinking about it.
Don't you hate that?
It's one of
Okay,
those. Yeah, it's
so
one of those.
Netflix has a series. I think it was on for one season, and it was I can't think of it. Not The Order. It's The Society, and it's about these high school kids who get on this bus to go to this field trip, and the bus, like, they don't make it there, but when they get off the bus, the town is completely empty except for them.
I'm just getting
And
the
this
rest of this off this plate.
weirdness goes
Gross.
on. And then COVID hit, and they decided not to do a second season, and they left you hanging.
What was it
Like, you
called?
wait, I just had it. I just said it.
There were several that happened
The
to.
Society.
I didn't watch that one, but there was a lot of them that COVID messed up the next season,
Yeah,
and it just like dropped off.
yeah.
But the way that they left this one wasn't just like season finale. It was like insane, and then it just ended. And they're thinking about, and it's been 20 years since it's been made. So they're thinking about, they've had renewed interest in it because it was on Amazon, and they're considering making a sequel to go with it, like 20 years later.
So
It's
Carla
insane.
says
It was a really good show, though. I was surprised how engrossed I was. What's the other one? Brothers and Sisters? She's also in that. That was one of my, no, it wasn't Brothers and Sisters. It was something like that. Siblings. Julie, you know. Julie knows.
Is Siblings the what is that called?
They're Australian.
No, I'm thinking of something else. Oh, Carla says so she saw Finn Wolfhard on SNL. Yeah. He's the tall, skinny, really pale kid from Stranger Things. He's a good actor. He
I
really
didn't finish
is.
Stranger Things.
I haven't either. I haven't finished it.
I wasn't interested. There was something about it that just creeped me out, and I just wasn't interested.
You know what, though?
Although I watch death mysteries all day long, you know.
It's a lot less creepy than you'd think.
Yeah.
It's a good story. You know?
Yeah, I made it through season 1, I think, and
the kids. It's a good combination of actors.
so I'm going to do that again with these colors. I think I got enough of that off. It was pretty thick on there. It's pretty thick. Let's grab another blue as well. Or yeah, Monsoon.
What part, Julie, about the TV show? Julie wants to know more about that TV show you were trying to figure out.
The one that stars the other chick, it's her sister, the star of Tangled. She was also in a detective show. I'm trying to think of it. And I can't think of the name of it. It's been a while since I've watched it. So,
Justine Clark.
I don't know. She's gorgeous. She's a teeny tiny thing.
Blonde.
She's got no butt. She's a little bitty thing, but she's got great big eyes. But the other one, the sister was a doctor, and she, come on, I want some movement here. The sister was a doctor, and I can't remember what she did because she was kind of flaky. She kind of was all over the place. Not the doctor. Well, I mean, the doctor was neurotic. It was a really good show, and it was something to do with siblings or sisters, or I don't think it was sisters. Sisters is another show that was pretty good. It's still not moving right because I have that layer of weird on there. But I think it's time to lay down a stencil. Don't you think, guys? Maybe it's time to
Offspring.
Offspring, that's it. I loved that show so much. I really did. I like Blue Healers too. I'm still watching that, but I had to go to YouTube because not all the seasons are on not all the seasons are on the on available on. I'm sorry. I'm looking at stencils and I can't think.
Julie, her name's Kat Stewart.
Oh yeah, that's it. And I really liked the sister character in Offspring too. She was so good. She really was good. Okay, so now I'm gonna use some of this and pick that up. Yeah, there's a layer of goop on this from that white that's still not doing its thing. This will get sprayed probably.
There are a lot of Australian actors and performers that have broken through here in the U.S.
Yeah, there are. I watch a lot of Australian stuff, actually.
Good actors.
Yeah. It's gross and I don't like it. You know what ends up being really fun is the stencil afterwards.
I know, right?
What?
I said, I know, right?
Well, that's what I end up using so much of that turns out to be the better of the two. That I end up liking more. Which is fine. What a great way to get ink on a stencil, huh? Let me see if I can do this. Because it's not done yet.
Oh,
by the way, I have
a
piece of parchment on my desk here underneath this that keeps all the wet and the ink off for the most part. All right, now imagine that sprayed with a color like the burnt sienna, or it's got an old worn desert moony, moon,
very kind of Dune.
Yeah,
the movie Dune.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. And this one will just end up getting more and more and more for whatever reason. I like this one enough that I think I'm gonna leave it like that, because then I'm gonna make the whole page that sienna color, I think, to go with it, so it'll get sprayed. Or even just my walnut spray on it would look nice. So I'm going to put those to the side. Oh, apparently I'm out of practice. I should have this down on a piece of paper too, to absorb whatever comes out of it, because it'll keep giving. All right. I'm going to actually just set this over here for a minute. All right, let's add some other colors here. Let's go with, I've got these new ones I haven't used yet. This one is cherry. I don't want it to turn purple. It's supposed to be wood colored, like cherry wood. Let me see. And let me see what happens when I add white, because I don't want pink. No pink. Oh, it's got enough. It's perfect. Look at that.
Lovely.
Look at that. Look at that. It's the same color.
It's like the dirt in Arizona.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, we're going to use that one. And a bit more of the monsoon. No, I'm gonna leave that. Maybe some of the, how about the mulberry? So it should end up being that color right there. Don't worry, I'll add white. Ooh, that was a lot. But let me do this first. Ooh.
It looks like a bunch of people running up hills.
I see it. Oh, those are nice with the white. I like it. This is gonna.
And that brings us back to Stranger Things. That is a very prominent song in Stranger Things. Be running up that hill. Be running up that hill.
That song is really old, and it always had there's a weird feeling that comes with that song, and I don't know why. You know, we all have a feeling about a song, but I think it's actually the notes in the song that, because she's singing in a weird, in between sort of, there's a lot of ink right here. I'm gonna pick up. She's singing in sort of an in between. I don't know if it's sharp almost, or you know, it's a weird. They're weird notes, and they're almost casting a spell. I think it's like that.
It's,
you know,
yeah, it's very.
There's something happening
it pulls you
there.
in.
It does, and it also has a weird feeling that is indescribable. Like she's casting a spell. We're gonna try a little oregano.
I tried oregano once. I didn't like it. It didn't do anything for me.
Was he Italian?
No. Sicilian. Oh, God.
I wish I could get the movement going on here, but I can't. It's just not moving. I need to do it on a big plate and just concentrate on the center. And for some reason, this feels so hard to move today. Oh, it's clogged. Well, that makes more sense.
Oh, wow.
There's ink on, you know, plug in the hole.
Your nozzle.
Yes.
Oh,
my nozzle's clogged. I'm going to use a rusty safety pin. Yeah.
do you hear that yelling?
I do.
Yeah,
what is
that's
it?
people outside.
Why?
Because they're just loud people and it's obnoxious.
Why are they like that?
I don't know. I think they were dropped on their heads.
Do you know them? Are they your neighbors?
Yes, they're
I don't
people
know
who
why
live
this
in
is
this
working
damn
so
house.
terribly.
Did you-
They're what?
No, Rhonda, I put it in my pasta sauce. She asked,
really
Rhonda
don't like
asked if I
oregano?
smoke it or eat it. No, I'm just kidding.
So you really don't like oregano? Is
I
that
love
true?
it.
Oh, okay.
Or as the British say, oregano.
Yeah. Aluminium.
Mm-hmm.
And aluminium. That's right. So I think this time I am going to do the other card. So I was thinking, I pulled 4 of these out, and they're really thick. They're old ones. They were still in their plastic too. They came with like a box. But I was thinking they would make good front and back covers, because I'm going to make some smaller books out of these and just add the gel prints in and some of the postcards, you know.
Oh,
And we were
nice.
talking about learning a new binding, doing and finally getting the Coptic stitch down to do that. Ooh, some of my favorite colors. I love it.
Oh, that's lovely.
It is. It's really lovely. It looks like some of my favorite tags that I've made. I don't want to mess it up.
And
I just
Australians,
down.
and I love how Australians say pepper.
How do
They say
say?
capsicum. They call them capsicums.
Oh, yeah. Oof. And then what I'll do is pull this with some paint once I get enough swirly color on it. But I need to get these edges real quick, so we're gonna do just a little bit more of the same. Cool. I think it's time to break out the silver though, or the gold. And I can have gold, right? I've mostly had only silver on these things, so
I'll throw a little gold in there. Why not?
A little gold, yeah. So we had gray stone, just a little bit, and we had the red cherry, and a little bit of the, okay. And this thing that is really hard to do right now, it's like there's a layer of resistance on my plate right now. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Because they usually move for me, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just, they're not wanting to move. That layer is rough until I get it pulled off of there. Okay. This here. And gold. Because silver doesn't really go with that. And it doesn't look like that layer of pigment is coming up. That's not going to happen until the paint goes on to pull it. So I think that's a little gold is fine. Let's watch some gold puddle up here, huh? And do its thing. Oh, do you see it? Look at that.
It's lovely.
Whew, I love it. I am crazy. I picked S for space. Let's put a little bit of that on there. Not that that S is going to show, but you know. And then I want to get these edges. Woo-hoo-hoo! And then after I get this covered, I will, you know, stop pulling this, let it dry for just a moment, and then we'll pull it with some paint and see what it looks like. How's that sound? I'm allergic to white. I don't know about the white. It's not really white, but you know.
Yeah.
Right. Still need more of this down here. More color, please. Okay, so I changed my mind. So my sister just started watching detective shows, and she messaged me and said, hey, what detective shows should I watch? And my very first and favorites are Vera and Shetland, always.
Shetland. Oh my God! It ended. The season already ended.
I know. How did that happen?
It was a good
so
one.
fast?
It was so good.
It was, but why did it happen so fast?
I don't think they did as many episodes as usual.
I'm wondering, does it just feel like they had more episodes in the past, or did they, or am I losing my mind? What's that?
I'm gonna look at that right now.
Yeah, why don't you look at that right now? Because I'm curious. It just, I was so sad it was over because I'm out of shows to look forward to right now. Oh, books. That's on right now. That's Masterpiece Theater, I believe. But I get that app. So, and it's only, like, I started to unsubscribe from that app, and it actually was like, oh, we'll give it to you for $2.95 a month for the next 3 months if you keep it. And I, okay. So I've just kept it. You know, like, it's not very expensive. Okay, so I'm going to leave that. What an awesome cover, or I could even make some minis and do them this way. what happened to the other one that was drying? Oh, I have a blue one here. You know, like those will make really awesome either backs or covers. I like that.
Well, it's just us because all the last 3 seasons of Shetland have been 6 episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Very
You know what it is?
me give this a
It's
minute.
just so good that like it goes by quickly.
Oh man. And it really was sad. And I'm really sad that Vera's
God.
gone. I'm so sad
Yeah.
about Vera.
She retired.
I did, but my first one was actually, I think, Midsummer Murders. That's how it started.
I
You
love
know,
that
like,
one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my lids on here, and hopefully that's the right one. Just because I'm starting over now. So I just need to let this dry, and then we'll pull it with some paint, probably parchment, I think, so I don't lose any of that color. Okay, let's set this off to the side. Now I
Oh.
got a set of bubble.
Carla's working on her first round of resistance caps. Cross your fingers.
What is that? Resistance caps. What are you talking about?
A hat to represent the resistance.
Oh, okay. So
Are you
I
doing
was
red,
thinking,
Carla?
resistance. I got this resist spray that I haven't used yet, and I thought, let's put some gel medium on the plate and try it. What do you think? I haven't tried it yet. So
Ooh, let's do it.
yeah. All right, so these were just me cleaning the plate up. And then I put some spray on this one. Oh yeah, I've been trying to get this one clean. This is the silver pigment, and I think this is the 3rd pull from this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a lot of pigment. This plate is grody. Yeah. I really hadn't messed with the black a lot, and I feel like I need some night sky and some space color, you know, like into the darkness. And that was why I decided, you know, let's pull out some black for that. And of course, these can always be altered, you know. That needs so much. I'm going to fold it in half so that I can do the other side when it's time. Okay. Now let me decide. I think what I want to do here, this is really nice and sticky. So it's already got 2 stencils on it. What if I went all out and stuck another stencil to it before I put anything on it? Can it support an additional stencil? I guess that's the question. Hold on. What other ones do I have here? I have my another 8x10 that needs pulled. I guess we'll do it on that. We'll do it on that one. So let's just throw some paint on there, and we'll work on getting this off.
Okay.
Let's try the resist on here, if I can not spray it everywhere. So has anybody used this resistance spray yet? That's what I would like to know.
I
Because
have not.
if you have, I want to know how you have used it, what you have used it on, and what mediums you used it with, because this is a Tim Holtz product. I haven't really seen it used much, but suddenly I had this, you know, how I've used baby powder as a resist, and now I'm thinking, a spray resist might be fun to play with. So I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll be fine on the gel plate if I put something down first. Come on, let go. Why can't they have like the perforation, you know? That was stupid. I want this off. And my blade is not handy right now. It's covered. I also would not like this on here. So do you think it's like glue? What do you think it is?
I don't know.
And what makes it distress?
Yeah.
Is it distress, or are they
No.
just putting that on there because it's one of his products?
Apparently, it dries clear, is
Uh-huh.
water resistant, It says use the mixed media spray directly on a surface for a splattered effect or through a stencil.
Through a
It resists
stencil.
water-based mediums such as inks, stains, and crayons.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
So it's almost like a glue, it sounds like.
Yeah, I guess.
So what layers do you think I should do for this? Should I put a stencil down? This is sticky. And then do the resist spray on it. I'll cover this so it's not, I probably should cover everything, honestly. Okay. I just want to try it, see how we like it. This is just a small one here. So let me find something to put it on real quick here. That's a good way to start, right? A little bit of that. The unsureness of it all that I'm sharing with you is very vulnerable, by the way.
This is how we learn.
This is how we learn. And, you know, the more, you know, usually the first time you use something like this, you're like, ew, that didn't make me happy, because you don't know how to use it yet and how it works for you. So I'm sure everybody will be using it differently, but let's start with just a little stencil. Let's do this. Okay.
So Julie says the nozzle clogs really bad, so be careful.
Okay, so I'm going to get a baby wipe handy. So I bet it is sort of kind of like a glue in there, because if the nozzle clogs, that means that it's, you know, and it makes paper resistant. That means that it has to be like a glue.
Yeah, like probably a gel medium with some other stuff added to it.
Yeah, like a liquid. Yeah. Should I put gel medium down first? So it doesn't, in the event that it gets stuck on here, I should, huh? Or clear gesso, just to protect my little plate here.
Uta says it's like a clear lacquer.
Okay. Yep. Yep. So it's like a glue. All right. So let's put a little clear gesso on here first. Just a tiny bit so that boy, all my lids seem to be stuck today, or I'm just really weak. I did exercise this morning and I don't know what got into me. Honestly, I don't know why. I was like, oh, I haven't been on the vibration plate in ages, and I really need to work out my arms and shoulders because they've been hurting. So there I was, and I managed to do the whole 10 minutes on the plate, exercising the whole time. And then I also do squats on it, and I stand and because every direction that you lean on the plate is like it's like you can feel it vibrating different parts of your body. So wherever you like, if you squat, it goes straight to your knees, and it creates kind of a resistance, and it doesn't travel as far up your legs and body. So or if you lean to the side, you can feel it on your hip and shoulder and arm on that side more. But it's just wherever your body stops that and it resists that vibration, it gives it a stopping point. So I actually stand on it, grabbing my ankles a lot. I can actually get my hands on the floor. I don't know. That's the only bendy part left in me, though. That's the only bendy part I got left. That's it. So, you know, that's all there is.
That's all there is, Susan.
That's
no
all
more.
there is. So then I'm going to do this since I sprayed it and it's on here. Oh, it kind of left behind I see it. I see it now. And then I'm going to do this.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it even reactivated something on there. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And it's really wet. It's kind of bubbly too. I want to get more of that on there if I can. Yeah, it's coming off. I mean,
It's something. Yeah.
yep. We'll see. And sometimes things work immediately, and you love them.
And sometimes you
like
wonder, why is this product in existence? Why?
Why did I buy this again? That happens
Yeah.
a lot because you put it on your shelf and you're like, I can't get to that right now. And then suddenly you can't remember what reason you wanted that for. What was the purpose of this? Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. All right, and then we're gonna put a layer of paint on here and get this one taken care of. I'm gonna put this over here dry somewhere. There we go. Okay. So I just want regular paint this time, and I want a thick one that I know works. I did get a different blue out that I hadn't used for a while. It's probably really thick too.
Cerulean.
Oh no, it's good. All right. So that's probably plenty. How's everybody doing in chat? Everybody hanging on right now while we're watching it all implode?
Because I think they're watching you.
What's that?
I think they're watching you with mesmerized and mesmeration. I don't know.
I don't know if there's anything to be mesmerized about, but
words are hard today.
Words are hard. Words were harder for me last time, honestly. I really
Julie's stamping.
Yay! Oh, that's right. She's making Valentine's.
Stampy, Julie.
So I did a thing when I ordered the gel plate. I ordered my husband a new pair of jeans because he's been complaining about that, and myself a new pair. And we were supposed to go out last Saturday, and we didn't. So we're going to do it this Saturday. We're going to go sing karaoke. And I'm hoping it's not going to be super busy because of Valentine's Day coming up. And it might be.
Ooh.
We might stop. So we may postpone it again. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Remember, my plate is yellow from alcohol ink. So it's not actually that green color.
They call it mellow yellow. Quite rightly.
All right, let's see what happened here with our acrylic markers and pick it up with, I've got so much crap on my desk, but everything is in the same
Rhonda,
color.
cream and 2 sugars in mine, please. She's getting saucy.
Yes, that.
None of that flavored Starbucks stuff either. So American coffee.
I haven't used this orange yet, and I feel like we need some, but it looks so, it's got a white undertone, and it looks like orange sherbet to me. I just
mix it with red iron oxide.
This is really thick though. So, and actually, you know what I have in this box is one that I didn't even get out because I have it in a couple others. This will be the same consistency to mix together. The burnt sienna and the orange yellow. It's just
brilliant.
You can see that this has a white undertone. It has a white base to make it that color. It's not, like it is like orange sherbet. Do you say sherbet or sherbet?
Sherbet.
And we were taught sherbet.
Or sherbet. Yeah, sherbet.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get my stencil ready here.
What is the popular coffee chain where you are, Julie? Is there a popular coffee besides the Starbucks?
We'd have some water.
She says the Aussies do not like Starbucks very much.
We don't either in Washington. We don't understand why Starbucks is so popular. Because it's not as good as the other, coffee stands here. It's just not.
Okay. So we say sherbet and Yuta says sorbet.
Well, sorbet is a little different. Yeah. That's funny.
That's good.
Silly goose. I'm looking through my stencils right now. I think I need a big one though. I don't have as many that fit this plate. It's funny. I have a lot of these long, skinny ones, which I love. But I think I need an even pattern, a consistent pattern. So those are not regular patterns. And I think it must be bigger. Because these are all different, I think that's why I need something all over.
Like a repeating pattern.
Yes. Not that one. No. Maybe we need to add some of this to it, though, because it would fill in the rest of the areas.
Oh,
And it's like code. That's how I see that. It looks like code to me. How about that? And then, and only then, shall it get... Which one am I looking for here? This one? Okay. All right, so let's do this in what color? Color, please. So I have the orange. I have let's do it in blue because those stars were just a little bit of blue. Is this even enough? Yeah. Okay, so blue. We'll do that new blue again. It's not new. I mean, I just didn't have it out before. Or this one that has the shine. This one is like metallic blue, if there is such a thing. I'm not going to put it everywhere. I'm just going to kind of put it in places.
Heather and yawn.
Hither and yon. It needs to go down the middle. I know that. But not necessarily in a straight line. So I need to fix that. Okay. Woo! That's nice. I'm not mad. Now I'm going to put a stencil or a piece of paper down on this because there's a lot of paint left over on it and do it like on top of it. There we go. Yeah, that was a lot of paint.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, that'll be cool with other things. Okay. All right, now I'm going to mix this up while this dries because it'll just take a minute, I think. And I'm not going to do an even mix. We'll see if I can make it happen, or if I don't like that orange, I can add a little bit of that.
Okay.
That
Let's
sounds
do
good.
it.
Yeah. What am I mixing this on? This ugly thing. Need enough paint to do the whole thing. Yeah, it's such a weird ice cream color. We're just going to call it ice cream. Right?
Ice cream.
It's just ice cream. My fan broke. My little fan that hangs on the ceiling.
Oh no.
It's metal. And I mean, it's been on for years. I only recently started turning it off sometimes. And it was making some weird noise when I came up here the other day.
Well, I could hear it last Friday, but I
Yeah.
thought that was like kind of normal because, like you said, it was metal.
Yeah, and the ball bearings were going. But now the motor's not working. So
Oh no.
it was just kind of coughing and spitting last week. Yeah, that orange is really glowy, isn't it? I'm trying not to get a super even mix, but we'll see. So that blue paint that I put down on the code, whoa, that's a lot. I'm going to have to use this on 6 other things now. you know how it goes. It's the soup
Yeah.
pot all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, that blue dries really fast. All those Gotta Deal metallics dry super fast.
Metallics in general tend to dry a lot
Yeah,
quicker
I
than
don't know why
a
that
regular
is.
paint.
And it could be the pigment in it or the mica in
What-
it that makes it
yes.
sparkle.
Yeah, I think
Dry.
that's what it is.
Seems to dry it out a little more. So
Yeah.
even though it seems like a wet thing happening, but almost. We are almost. I don't want to mess it up. Hold on. But I also don't want this to dry on me. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. It's not quite there, so that's okay. Look what I've got. Got a dirty plate here. It's almost the same color. I just mixed a color that I have in a tube. Oh no!
Oops.
My goodness. She is on it. Ooh, how about what this? Love it. It's like a gauge. So let's put this down first because we need to use some of this. And I'm gonna use a piece of tissue on it to pick it up. Leave that behind. Tissue me. Should have had it handy.
Look at that. She's got it.
Didn't you send me some carnival tissue?
Thought I did. I don't remember.
Because I think that's what this is.
Oh, could be.
I was going through my tissue and I was like, where did this tissue come from? And then I thought, oh my gosh, I think Eddie sent me this. And I totally had forgotten about it because I hadn't used the gel plate in a while. So, yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Becky. I know. It can be tough, I'm sure. Having little parenting issues.
Uh-oh. Parenting. How old are your kids, Becky? All right. I think I got most of it. There we go. And that'll be fun to play with as well.
I was sitting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee.
Hold on, I'm getting this paint off here. Okay. Sorry, it can't be all on camera.
Only halfway. And before I even argue, he is looking out the window at somebody coming in. I can remember those lyrics from the 90s, but I cannot remember my own phone number.
Me too, but I can remember my best friend's phone number.
Right?
278-0028.
8675309.
And I can remember that one. Yeah, that one.
God, we're weird.
That's funny. Oh, what did I do? I was supposed to put a stencil down over it. I'm going to have to do it the other way around. Got excited about that paint drying, I guess. No. Okay, caught it. Maybe I'll just pull it without the stencil behind it. So I don't have to do 2 more layers.
There you go.
All right. All right. Hopefully that shows up. I will be excited to move on to another set of designer papers, so I have another color palette to work together, you know? Because this is a weird color palette. but you know, they're colors I need that go with it. We still have the last acrylic marker to see if it works too. The other set. Tried 2 of them and they're, you know, so far.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's the blue one right there. That is like, and remember, it's got a little yellow tone to it.
The gold shows up nicely.
That's silver. It looks gold because of the yellowing on my plate from alcohol ink.
Oh.
Isn't that funny? It does
That's
look
going to be interesting.
very gold. So it's going to be the blue and the sienna, I think, are going to go really nicely together. This is, I like if I was doing grunge, I like what happened with the marker there, where it pulled away from the sides and it left behind it's almost like two-tone. Mm-hmm. It's very grungy looking. It's very cool, actually. But this is more of a, you know, the style of this needs to be a little bit more crisp. Still got that giant plate I'm oiling over there too. All right, let's see if we're dry. We're dry. I think, no, we're not dry.
Come on, Timmy, dry faster.
Yeah. I don't know how long that takes. It is pretty thick though. I mean, you spray it on, so it can be thick. I mean, I think I have enough papers for this. I just feel like I should. I feel like, and I think
you never have enough, because sometimes it's just good to have more than what you need.
Also, I'm probably going to make more than one, so I'll make some smaller ones because there's so many postcards and papers that go with it. So I'll make some smaller ones and then some bigger ones, but hopefully they won't need a lot of fuss because, I mean, they're going to be like art journals instead, and the pages will be painted. Nice. Anything that I add to them might be ink over a stencil, like in a brush, or, you know, stamping or whatever. So if that resists, this is too busy of a pattern. I need a larger pattern if I'm going to have one over it. Let me see. Because I really want to see the resist. Or no pattern, I mean, is a possibility. I'm looking at my stencils. It was hard to find stencils in this theme too, though. You know,
you have some good ones there.
Well, yeah, but I feel so limited. You know, I feel like there's not enough that layer on top of each other, and none of them are really repeating patterns very, very much, unless they're a little weird. You know, how about this one? Dots and dots and dots. Still a tiny bit wet in some of those spots. Let me count my plates. Hold on. That one's super, super wet, isn't it? Oh no, this is the one that we haven't pulled yet. Yay! This is from the other day. I knew there was more. Losing my mind. And that big 9x12, I actually have, it's covered in oil right now. I'm trying to lose some of its sticky. All right, so this is a plate. This is that newer one that hasn't had any alcohol ink on it. So it's more, it has had powder, graphite though. I ended up turning it over so she didn't bleed through again. And they're not straight.
She's starting to look angry there.
She is looking angry, isn't she? It's those eyebrows.
Okay, Julie, I'll check that out in a minute. Becky says you need warped stars and pop dots.
What I need? What?
Warped stars and pop dots.
What's warped?
Those are her two of her.
Oh, okay. So this was just me cleaning off the plate, and all I did was put down that meshy fabric stuff, and then PM Artist Studio stencil there. And I picked it up with the parchment color, but it's got a bunch of different colors in it, and I'm not mad at
Cool.
it. It looks pretty cool. And I think,
Oh, nice.
yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's okay, isn't it?
I like it.
Yeah. So that can go in that is going in the folder. All right. So we haven't played with sprays yet.
Let's do it.
That's so cool. It looks wet. See?
I like that.
That's what I just picked up off the stencil.
Yeah.
And it's like bubbles and, where
It's pretty, yeah.
separated.
Good
That
detail.
is pretty cool. I think even just spraying dirty stencils, because it seemed to have activated whatever was on there.
That'd be a good experiment.
It would be, wouldn't it? Spray, but it has nothing to do with the gel plate at that point. Just spraying dirty stencils. And then I wonder if I would end up with a layer of this that I could peel off in the end of the stencil. If I did it enough. That might be fun. That might be fun. Okay. So speaking of layers, let's do some. Let's do a shifting layer where I, like flip it over or turn it around. One of these that have like different things going on. Like we've used that one twice now, so not that one. I've got so many round ones. I've got some round ones that really go well together, like layered, but this is it doesn't work on the rectangular plate unless I'm gonna cut them out later, So I'm just probably gonna pull some that are this shape.
You could always do a more solid background, lay the stencils on the paper and spray them.
Do a what? Say it again.
Like just like a solid background on paper,
do it in 2 steps.
and then put the stencil on the paper and then spray it. Hello, Sandy. How are you? Welcome.
Oh, hey, Sandy. Oh, thank you for being here. Hold on, I just dumped my stencils. I didn't mean to do it. At least they didn't make a mess like my glue or my powder. Guess I need to do this, don't I? Get it out of here before I stick an elbow in it. Gosh.
Poor Carla's having knitting issues.
Uh-oh. No one wants that. All right, so I have all these ones that are nice to layer. This is a couple different sets. I really like this one and maybe this one I haven't used together. Maybe these two. Or no, never the beehive. I don't like that hexagon beehive shape at all. Perhaps.
Bye, Carla. Take care.
Carla, we'll see you later. Thank you for being here. Maybe these two. I haven't used this one yet. This is this one.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I'm thinking, how do I get... Maybe they fit side by side.
Well, yeah, side by side. Because you're going to fold... Sometimes you'll fold the page, right?
Yeah, yeah. So it would end up being folded in half anyway. So I like this one more. So let's put this one on first.
Me gusta mucho, sí.
Off the plate. There we go.
Muy bueno.
Straight. Do you watch football, Eddie?
Yeah. Do I look like someone who watches football?
No, you don't. We don't watch.
Do not
We don't
watch
do any
football.
sportsing. We don't even
But
do the Olympics because it's sportsing.
We talked about your team last week, and they won. So
Yeah,
congratulations.
They do win.
My team lost because they sucked.
Was it your team? Yours?
Yeah, it's the New England
Oh.
Patriots versus you guys, the Seahawks.
So our teams played each other. That's funny. I didn't
Yes.
realize that last week. I don't.
But
it's all sporting to me. I don't
it was
know.
like fluffer. It was extra
It's all
nonsense because
sporting.
the concert was the best part.
Yeah. So I'm going to put the stencil on first because this is a clean plate. And go with, let's see. Don't want to do that. Colors, please. Colors, please. I did get out more of this one. Or do I want to use the resist? How about because this is so transparent, how about the fancy black color shift?
Mm-hmm.
And because that will show up on any color, I think, so let's try that.
Let's do it.
Maybe
I'm
the
excited for
fancy
that.
black, and then maybe the darkest blue with it on the other side, so they can go opposite each other. Let's see which one's darkest. This one. We'll do that. Cover up Frida's head there. I really want to put these oh, they're all over my desk. Alcoholics. Okay, the big one. So I'm not making a lot of tags or anything. I do have some smaller scraps of paper that I did use, but I'm not worried about that because this is not really these aren't the kind of books that I'll be making a lot of pockets in, I don't think. I'm seeing it more as an art journal because I use because I'm using the gel prints in it more, and I'll have a whole set of papers that go with it. Okay, and then these obviously need cleaned off with a clean piece of paper here. Oh, real quick off to the side, just put it on top of it. Oh, I mean, look at.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it worked. It worked. And this one, got to flip it over. That's the key. Like, don't lay it on top, the stencil on top. You have to lay the paper on the stencil to get a better context. For some reason, it works better. That, my spot. All right. That goes away. Yeah, so that worked. Huh. And then if I spray that, that's a good, I mean, that worked. The design worked. Put that away. Okay. Okay. This has to dry. I'm sure we have a dry one over here. We must. We must. I feel like I had 2 by 7s, and now I only have 1. I don't know why. Did I have 2 in the past? I can't remember. Because I don't know why I feel like I'm missing a 5 by 7. I just can't recall. I might have to go back to previous gel printing videos and see if I had 2 of them.
That's a good way of finding out.
Yeah. Okay, so pull with parchment or, yeah. I think parchment it is. So we can keep that color good. So let's see, where is the parchment? Right there. Ugh. This one gets glue boogers really quick.
Yeah, those the ones with the white, with the titanium white in them, or that permanent white coloring, they do get.
Yeah, they're kind of chalky.
They get gummed up a lot.
They're a matte chalky color, so I think that's why it happens. They don't have that shine to them at all. Okay. Wish I could look at the other side, but I have this on a piece of heavy cardstock. It's not really even cardstock. It's more like chipboard. What I will do though, so it's not hard to, it's not quite in half, but then it's not in my way. All right, now we can do her. She is dry. Also, she's on a piece of foam core. I need to order some more acrylic plates really bad. Okay, and then behind her, we are almost done with this. How about just this behind her?
Oh yeah.
Is that enough contact? Maybe. These ones that don't make much contact with the plate are more likely to bleed through, but okay. And I want to do like maybe I should try silver. I've not used silver with this color, and it's a little weird combo, but sure, why not?
Hi, Belinda. How are you?
Belinda, hello. I feel like Mrs. Doubtfire a lot. Hello.
Do you feel like a man in drag? Is that why?
Sometimes I do. So
Me
we're
too.
doing silver all over. Oh, by the way, somebody came to the shop the other day asking, because we have like a huge place that in the front and with like an antique cabinet where people put their business cards and things coming up and flyers and whatever, and then we hang flyers on the wall. It's a really nice place, like board for that. So everybody thinks to go there.
So like a community sort of board.
Exactly. Oh, I guess I'm jumping the gun there, huh?
Slow down, sister.
That worked. So somebody came in with a drag poster. They're going to have a drag show at the theater in the next town over. And I took one of the small flyers. I'm going to see if my son wants to go. And that did work.
Awesome.
Not enough contact there. It's been a while since I've been to a drag show. Well, I think
know,
the last
right?
one was with Bill and my son and his partner, and maybe Paul went with us. No, Paul didn't go with us. Paul hasn't met my son, I don't believe. I don't think he has. You know, thinking about it. Okay, this is dry now. Okay, our little experiment here.
Yes.
Let me find the paper first here.
If you're just joining us, hi, welcome. Don't forget to hit
Hello.
that like button.
Hello.
And on the gel player right now, there's a layer of gel medium, and then there's a layer that Sharon stenciled on of resist spray.
Just so I can see how it works on the gel plate, and it's the first time I've used the resist spray. I just want to kind of get a feel for it. So that is what I am doing. And I did have another round one that I found, this one. So I'm going to put a layer of paint down first. Then I'll put this on top and use tissue paper on it. So I'm going to get ready for that. So I'm going to use this tissue paper, this grungy piece of tissue paper. And yeah, this is the one I should be using for a palette, really, because this one's so small. It's just, yeah. Okay, colors.
Teal.
Okay. Teal, which one? This.
I like that one on the left.
Or wait,
Amsterdam.
there's one more. Or this.
That ink spray is nice. I have that one. I like it.
Yeah. Should we
Let's
try
try the
it?
ink spray. Yeah.
Okay. It might be the best choice with the resist spray because it's hard to get your spray to behave, the way you want it to with stencil. It doesn't always work.
Right.
Same with the alcohol ink. I wonder if the alcohol ink will push it aside too. Ooh. That would actually be amazing because that would mean that I could get a better stencil with my alcohol ink,
Yes.
Because
Yep.
generally
I see what you're saying.
the best parts are the stencil afterwards, from being on the plate. So maybe, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Give it a good, I can already see it forming there. That means I made a different piece of this. So much for being ready, huh? Because there's so much. Put that in the middle. I don't know why I put that in the middle.
They're
Not really
pretty
sure.
permanent. Belinda asks if the dilution ink sprays are permanent. I think they reactivate with water.
Yeah, they are alcohol based. They are not like
Are they?
acrylic. They would reactivate with, I think, with alcohol. So I think that would be more like it because think about how transparent they are. I think they're not an acrylic ink; they're a regular ink. So like an alcohol ink or an alcohol marker, they seem like that to me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I like them though. I have several colors. I like them.
I like, and also the way they separate on the plate screams alcohol base too. So, okay, let's see if I can rehydrate it with like on this stencil with rubbing alcohol. I mean,
okay. And
this is
Utah
91%.
is
There's not a lot left on there.
scrapbooking photos from 2021, from 2001.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Geez.
Wow. Oh yeah, that worked. See that?
2001,
It is absolutely
2001.
alcohol based. Look what it did.
Yeah. Lovely.
And it actually is more turquoise with the alcohol in it. See that? It looks more
like
green.
that's what I love
Looks more
about
turquoise.
those is they have different levels of color
Mhm.
that depending on how much water you add to it or whatever, it changes them. I love
I
using
never
them
really use water with them. I'm terrible.
on the what do you call it?
Yeah, it's not.
I do it on the
I
Carnival
don't-
wet strength
Yeah.
tissue.
Really? Oh, I should try that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that would even hold up to because it's so much liquid. But
Oh no,
I've never
if
used
it's the
water with
Carnival
it.
wet strength, it holds up. Yeah.
Huh. That's awesome. Okay, so I can still see the dots on there. They're still in there. See that?
That's cool.
I think what's going to happen is they're going to end up being a shiny layer left behind. So that kind of means that the only application so far that I think this would be perfect for is the alcohol ink. So let's try it.
Let's give it a whirl.
Yeah, I got to find a dry.
Okay, Rhonda. Don't forget your list. It's important.
Are you leaving us, Rhonda?
She's going to the store.
Oh, okay. Well, you have a wonderful day out. See, I lost my 5x7 again.
Yeah, but Julie, stained fingers is part of the job,
Yeah, I mean, I love
part of the
getting my-
vibe.
That just means I had fun. That's right. Okay, I do have a 5x7 plate, guys. I told you I keep losing it. Oh, there it is.
Didn't you have a print on it?
Yeah, I had a piece of paper on it. It was blending it. It was covering it completely. So, because it's on a white paper board. That's why I keep losing it. I swear there's another one though somewhere. I swear there is. Okay, this is mostly dry. Just maybe around some edges that it's not. Let's see. This is the closest one I have right now, though. I'm going to take a drink of water and blow on this.
I was going to say, hopefully before you drink the water.
Okay, I think it's dry enough. Okay, so I think this is the case where I want to use some sienna because it goes with the blue so well. Hopefully it doesn't turn out kind of purpley. Hopefully it shows enough. And I think with the black, it looks good. So I'm going to try that.
Do it.
Or I could try something else. Hold on. I can top that. You know what this is?
Rusty Hinge.
Yes, it is.
Hey,
So I'm gonna
I
put
got it.
this piece of paper right here. And because usually there's a lot of blowback. This is why my computer has
Oh my
spray.
God. Don't talk to
Yeah.
me. Yes.
Yeah.
I have spray dots
Yep.
everywhere.
And mine's hanging above my desk. But, you know, oh, that looks cool. Look at the way it grabs where it's on the paint.
It's changing too.
It is. So let's get my water here. Now it's changing. Woohoo! It's funny how it sticks more to the paint, right?
Well, yeah, because it's a less,
Yeah.
it's not, doesn't have that,
Slick.
the oil of the plate to
Right.
push it away.
Right. So do I want to try to let this dry? I think as soon as I put paint on it, it's going to activate it anyway. Or do I want to try to pull some of this off first? What do you think?
Try to pull some off and see what happens.
I'm going to.
Because you're not going to really see much of that on the other
Pattern will
side
be
anyway.
left behind, I'm sure. But let me grab. I think I want to use tissue here, don't I? Probably some tissue. If I can get a hold of it, I mean.
Julie says in Tasmania they got snow yesterday.
Really? That's
But
cool.
Is it mountainous in Tasmania? I don't know. I've never been.
And then maybe it's the balmy night. I wish I knew how it was gonna look with the colors, but you know, it is what it is. Looks good on this side. It's probably gonna be really ugly.
Yeah, that's why, Julie, because it's mountainous. Because like where my friend lives in Arizona, and most people rightly assume Arizona is hot, dry, whatever. But when you get up into the mountains, they get snow up there. It's actually kind of
Okay.
beautiful.
So I'm going to set this off to the side. Oh, let me grab what's on the sides of it, though. With
Belinda
some of
wants to
these-
know, we have a question. She wants to know, what about if you try to seal it with the DecoArt DuraClear Gloss High Gloss Varnish? Will it run or
seal
remain permanently
this?
dry?
Seal the plate first, you mean? Or
I don't know.
I've never used that medium on the, because it's more like a resin almost. If I did, I would want to put something else down first. You know, like a gel medium or a, you know, I would think that it would work about the same as gel medium, though.
No.
It's just a different formula, but I think it
think
would,
it's
it would have
heavier.
the same effect. Yeah, it is heavier. I'm just, you know, I just hate
Oh, the
waste.
dilution spray. You can seal them, yeah,
Oh,
if you wanted
yeah.
to, absolutely.
You probably would have to do it because that actually activated my walnut crystals. So that has alcohol in it. That
a
so that means
spray
yes,
fixative would be best.
it's gonna alter the dilution's ink spray because of that, because the ink will react to the alcohol in the whatever's in it that
There
does
you
that.
go.
So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna set this over here. my other 8x10. I have another 8x10. How am I losing my plates? I don't understand. Okay, that one, that one. If we can pull this. That needs to dry. So far, I'm not real happy with any of these today, but that happens some days, you know? Just, well, this one's okay. It's got a lot of shine to it, but then the paint
I
is
like
flat.
it. Good contrast.
But it matches. I don't know so much about the design. I like what happened here. That marker, the first marker that I used, these ones here, almost had an oxide effect. Do you see what happened here? It looks like oxide. It behaved like an oxide. And I saw it happening while I was putting it on the plate. But I mean, I do really like that. And look what's left behind here. That is okay.
Stars.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to try one more experiment here. We're going to use the clear gesso again and this, but we're going to try it with alcohol ink this time and see what happens, and watch it keep the pattern, because I think it's going to. It might be a game changer for the alcohol ink on the plate, honestly. It might be the secret weapon that we all were waiting for. Are you typing, sir?
I am. I have to respond to somebody.
Somebody. I just need the slightest, thinnest layer of this on here. There we go. All right. Now I'm gonna go big or go home here and use this that has the really large openings. I think it's a good plan. Like this idea. Hold on.
A big orifice is always welcome.
It's got big orifices.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, these are in my way. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to lay that on there and then spray it with this. And if I remember right, I didn't wait for it to dry last time. I just did it, huh?
Yes, you just did it. Yeah. And this is the resist sprays, right?
This is the resist spray. So let me say, for one thing, I see this has that sort of blue iridescent look to it that glue gets. I see it. Like I can really
It's
see
milky.
it in here. It's got that iridescent look. Yeah. So you know what I want to do? This is the one I did the other day. I'm gonna set
do that.
here, and I'm gonna
I know what
set
you're gonna
this
do.
on here. Yeah.
She's gonna
Unfortunately,
do it.
I'm gonna do it before it dries. Hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna set those down because those will make like an 8x10, the right size and shape. So excited! Don't dry on me. Okay, and use my big one here.
Big Bertha.
I have like 6 brayers on my desk because I have all different colors of brayers, like with different colors of paint on them. One I do blues and one's for reds and yellows, and you know.
Well, mine is, I have several because, you know, if one's wet and they're going to use a different color or, you know.
Yeah. Okay, I need another one because it's still got a lot more on it. And this time I think I need to do it upside down. Let's do it this way. I'm going to grab another. I'm going to do it upside down.
What if you spray some color on there while you're at it?
Oh, there's an idea. On here or on
the
stencil?
resist.
Yes.
Yeah, on the stencil. Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Ooh, we're trying new stuff.
I'm sorry I can't do it on camera. My desk isn't big enough for all of that and more. So, doing what I can here.
We do what we can with what we've got.
That's right. Now I need maybe a piece of paper for the rest of it because, all right. Did you just snap your fingers, boy? Really?
No. That was something else. That was a pen cap.
Oh. And
I'm doodling with markers on random piece of paper.
Well, I just called you boy, and that was terrible. I'm sorry. That's what we always called my brother, because that's what my dad called him.
Boy.
Yeah. Yep. That's what he called him. So there's that, and it's got a little resist on it. Don't you resist now? Yeah. Okay. And then I've got this piece of paper. I'm just pressing onto the stencil to get the rest of it off. And then that's going to keep on giving. That'll be a gift that keeps on giving right there.
That is.
You know it will. And I do really love this stencil, by the way. It is
That's
one
a
of my
fun
favorites.
one, yeah. Very mod.
Yeah, one of my new favorites. So I'm going to set this to the side because I think I don't want to do brayer offs on this one. It'll get a better treatment than that, probably. Look at that.
Oh, that's
With
so good.
turquoise resist. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So what would happen here when I spray it, the spray should not go on the places where the turquoise is, and it'll just go into the in-between spaces, which cuts out the gel plate altogether. Think about that.
It's a new way of doing it, yeah.
Yeah, you could totally do that if you plan ahead, really. And your resist gets mixed with a color, then when I spray it again, that new color won't stick to the color that's on there. Yeah. I mean, hopefully, you would think. I'm not seeing as much shine on it since I sprayed it, though. I think you would have to do it the other way around. Okay, I'm putting this to the side. Let's get this off my... Okay. But we got that going on there. Okay. Wish my new plate was here. Okay, so we were cleaning off this one. And that ended up taking most of the silver off that time. Look at that.
Oh
It's
my.
beautiful.
That
Wow.
is banging.
That is, what did you say?
Banging.
It's banging. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that silver looks really good.
I was
on
watching this. There's a series, a channel on YouTube where these two guys have these schoolboys try American foods and then like other stuff. And they're British kids is what I'm trying to say. So
Thank you,
and like
everyone.
a lot of them will say, "Oh, that's banging. Oh, yeah, right." Like they got to taste a Twinkie for the first time and they're looking at it like, huh. And it's also fascinating because like for stuff that's red from America, it's weird to them because a lot of these dyes that are put into our foods here are not allowed over there.
Right.
So they go, "Wow, that's really red." You know, they're like, "Oh, I can tell. It smells like chemicals."
Isn't that funny? They've been poisoning us forever and we didn't even know it. It was
They still are.
Yeah.
It's not illegal on a lot of stuff here.
I've used that one a lot. I want to use some of these smaller ones, I think. I feel like these ones really have that vibe, but it's just, I don't want it cut off like that. So it needs to be big enough to cover the whole thing. Mostly, at least.
Put them at angles.
The houndstooth is good enough for that vibe too, you know, like that they had this on I have 2 coats with houndstooth. I used to have a lot of houndstooth though in my wardrobe when it was popular way back when. Many moons ago. This one's cool. Maybe I could.
Yeah.
I just don't like the hard lines.
I don't think you should worry about that. I think it'll be fine.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me find another one that kind of goes with it in a way. I love this one, but nothing goes with this one. But I love it. I want it to be bigger. I think these are the ones that I'll end up taking with ink and a brush to get that design on there. I mean, that just makes more sense for that.
That one right there.
You like that one?
Yeah.
I think it's too patterned. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna do resist, right? Straight lines. So I'll spray them with resist, let them dry, and then.
Sandy, there are, I don't know if it might be this. There's two British guys that have traveled around the U.S. And they're still doing it, I think, and they're very animated when they talk about, what they're talking about, like they go, Americans, I can't believe it, and like they're very just in your face, but they're funny. That might be the one. I like them too. They were in Massachusetts for a while, and they were going to like Dunkin' Donuts, and they were going to some of the places that obviously I used to go to. And they're like, oh my God, they go to this famous bakery in the north end of Boston, and they sit outside to have these cannolis, and they've never had a cannoli before, and they're just like in heaven.
That's funny. Oh, it already clogged. Are you kidding me? I even wiped it, didn't I? Okay, I got it.
Timmy loves to clog. Bastard.
Well, the other ones that clog that I love so much are my Dina. Is it Dina Wakley? The shiny ones. I can't remember the name of it. Let me grab it. Let me grab one.
Well, it's different seasoning, Sandy. It's just different. It's very different, but I love when people compare like foods from different countries, like they've never tried it. Yeah, those. Yeah.
I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just totally preoccupied. Okay, now I got to put these on something. And that means I actually want to grab something in the pile that needed more, maybe. Something that I was going to end up spraying anyway. Perhaps. Where are they? Let's just put it on here. So I'm gonna do that and that. Set it over here. Put another one on top of it, and have fun with it. And don't leave them in there because I imagine it works like glue and they'll stick together and stick. Yeah, I would imagine that is the case. Because they do kind of stick to the paper. I bet they leave a big enough coat on the paper, though, or on the stencil that you can peel them off later.
Oh, I bet. Maybe.
I bet they do. I think I after finally getting this open, I'll think of other ways that I can use it as well. But what if I did something to that straight line that I don't like?
Yeah.
Now I'll have my fingerprints in there. For sure. So when those dry, I'll put alcohol ink on them. That's the plan. Let's see if that does the trick. Ooh, still going to get more silver. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, that's what, number 5? Number 4 or number 5? I mean, it stays behind that long. Isn't that crazy? That's highly pigmented to do that.
Mhm.
So now I'm going to grab another one of those circles that I have. I'm going to put that in the bucket. Let's grab another circle.
Yeah, I know, Sandy. I've been putting together packets today to send out in Happy Mail with all kinds of gel prints and stuff I've made with gel prints.
I did that yesterday, Eddie.
It's a process, let me tell you.
It takes all day. It's a whole,
Yeah.
that's why I hadn't done it for a while, because I put together 3 of them yesterday and then ended up with so much stuff that it didn't all fit in the other 2 extras. So, because I got Rhonda's, hers is the big one because she has the journal that she bought. But I ended up with so much stuff that I have enough to stuff in a 4th one package. Now that's what I'm going to be giving away next week then. Okay, these are the ones I'm looking for, I believe. So if I do that, I wish these are slightly too small too. And then maybe even that on top of it. We'll see.
Just so you know, it's 5 o'clock.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to rush
Well,
you.
I had a lot of fun. You know, we don't know unless we try.
Fun.
So yeah, I'm glad that I finally opened it, because now I'm going to think of different ways to use it. I'm pretty sure you can do that with glue. If you make a glue spray, you probably don't need to buy it. Honestly, I'm sure there's a type of glue that you can use that is shiny. So maybe not school glue. It could even be glaze.
Like a gloss. Yes,
Yeah.
There you go.
Or a gloss, high gloss medium of some sort, and you add water to it. And I would do a little water in one and a little alcohol, you know, in a tiny bit, just to see how it reacts, because it could need a little alcohol too. But I'm pretty sure you can put that in a spray bottle, and as long as you take care of that nozzle really well, or take it off and wash it each time, unfortunately.
The things we do for art.
Like these I love, and I have 4 colors, and they're just going to waste because I loved this cheddar color, but I mean, you really can't keep it clean. You can't buy a new nozzle every time you want to use it.
I know, right?
That's the silliest thing ever. So yeah, it breaks my heart, because I've got some good colors. I've got like an olive green, got a cheddar, got a really nice blue. They're all different colors than normal though. So I would love to use it, but I can't. Yep. All right. Well, thank you everybody for being here today and hanging out with me. I'm going to continue to play with Resist Spray because I can. And I appreciate each and every one of you that came. Don't forget the thumbs up. I don't think we said that once, did we?
We said it. I said it a couple times. Yeah.
Did you? You're so good, Eddie. I clearly was preoccupied. Clearly.
I know. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. It went by so fast, though.
It really did. We had a good time, though.
It did. So we did have so much fun, and we always do. I will see you next Friday, and we're going to pull out some different designer paper. We're going to have a giveaway. And we're going to start a new color palette and a new pouch with our designer paper collections. So
awesome.
I will see you then. Thank you, Eddie, so much for all your help.
No problem. Bye, everyone.